on this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak.
You're
kidding. That's Elaine Claire, the bracer. I haven't seen you in a while. Come on, I swear it's just one thing after another. Anyway, I have to go, but did you dare think you beat me? What's up?
来週末、本当に旅行に行っちゃうの?
What? Uh-oh. Man, we saw. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails to Daybreak. In the last part, we did some more stuff around town, saw some night events, did some connection events, saw a movie, and had a good time. We picked up a quest where we got to help out with someone who's been who went missing, so we're gonna do that right now before we call it a night. We need to zip on over to the music shop, see what's going on. Boop. Nice. We're all good to go. You must be the idol that put in that request. Sayla, right? Nice to meet you. Oh wow, so the rumors really are true, huh? If you're here, does that mean you're willing to hear me out? Yeah, probably not best not to stand around talking like this though. I want to grab a seat and take it from there. You mentioned that you were supposed to be putting on a street performance tonight, but it sounds like your partner didn't show up when she was supposed to. Yes, that's right. Lua didn't mention to me that she had work today. She said she'll be done by after sunset, so we planned to meet up here directly once she got off work. It was getting later, and she was nowhere to be seen. And once an hour had passed, I still hadn't heard from her. I decided to visit her place. Makes sense to me. Sounds like sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. When I got there, I knocked on the door, but didn't get an answer. I have a key to her apartment that she lent me, so I used it to poke into my head inside and found a note that she left on the table. Reading that note left me so concerned, so that's why when I contacted you, so you could hopefully look for her. Makes sense. What was one of the note? There are only two things scribbled down on it. One was a name I didn't recognize, Clement, and the other thing was part-time, 1,000 mira per hour. 1,000 mira per hour? That's what we charge at our base rate at our agency. It's pretty damn good for some side hustle. Some might say it even too good. Practically screams something not on the up and up, if you ask me. You think so too, huh? I figured that was a distinct possibility. That case we saw this morning was another instance of someone getting caught up in sketchy part-time work. It's entirely possible this might be connected somehow. The thing about Lulua is she comes from the countryside. She's a really honest girl at heart and tends to take people at their word, for better or for worse. That's why I'm really worried about her. I'm scared she might have gotten herself into what she might have gotten herself into. I can understand why. At this point, you give me everything I need to know. From what you told me, this is definitely a job for a Spriggan. Seeing as it's so urgent, I'll go ahead and get to work immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're able to help me. Don't mention it. Tell me a little more about Lulua. Has she been acting strange in any particular way lately? Actually, yes, now that you ask. I've been seeing her spending time with an elderly woman who looks pretty well off. When I asked her about it, she said she was escorting her as part of some volunteer work she's doing. That was news to me. The fact that she was doing anything like that. It felt really strange to me. I mean, it's nice of her to want to help and all, but I know for a fact that she really shouldn't have the time to spare for that right now. That's probably because we're both trying to save up our money so we can put on our dream concert. We're busy as it is just working on that. Which is probably where that 1,000 mira per hour comes from. She should be earning that much from that Clement person's compensation for helping. That was my hunch too. I don't know the name of the woman that the Lua's been looking after, or else I'd be more than happy to tell you. But she did say that the other day that the woman bought her clothes at Jardin Boutique in the department store by the station. Does that help you at all? Oh yeah, that's a good jumping off point for me to start looking for her. Once you're done talking, I'll make my way over straight to that boutique and have a talk with whoever I can find there. As for you, I think you should stay here for the time being. I know it's pretty well past when you're supposed to meet, but it's always possible that she could just be running late and still show up. Right, that is true. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. Alright. Welcome to Jardin, sir. How may I help you? I want to ask you something, actually. I suspect you're referring to Madame Daphne. She is one of our regulars. She actually happened to stop by a few days ago, accompanied by a young woman. I had thought she was Madame Daphne's granddaughter, but I see I was mistaken. The two must have seemed fairly close for you to get that impression. Oh, they most certainly did. Guess you haven't seen her today. A correct assumption. I heard that Madame Daphne frequents the airline store in the Sadin district as well as our own. Perhaps she may have visited there today instead. I hear she is on good terms with its manager, too. Ireland over in Sadin district? Got it. Thanks for the info. You're quite welcome, sir. But where to Sadin I go, then? Alright, you couldn't take me straight there like you did that one? What the fuck? Hey, madam. Daphne and Lulua? Yes, they're regulars here. They dropped by early this afternoon, right on time. Ha, bingo. You aware the relationship by chance? Sure, I just met Lulua recently. I heard she volunteers for this assisted living non-profit in her spare time. She gets assigned to help out the elderly and disabled with stuff like shopping and that sort of thing. Daphne doesn't have any relatives, so Lulua is a big help for her. Gotcha. What I heard, though, is that this Daphne lady ain't exactly hurting for money. So why'd she look for a free helper instead of a maid or something? You know, Daphne isn't sure herself. I recall she said she wanted to pay Lulua directly, actually. Lulua's told that she gets some payment from the maid agency anyway, though. She's telling Daphne not to worry about it. That just really confuses me. She's a volunteer, but she gets paid for helping Daphne. It's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. It just seems like a bit of a contradiction, no? Kinda, yeah. So this ain't a case of the old lady getting swindled, at least. But yeah, something's weird here. There's gotta be some reason she's getting paid in that roundabout way. So anyway, those two came by earlier, right? Any idea where they were headed after that? I recall Lewis said something about showing Daphne the place where she works. I think she worked at that concert hall in Riverside. Riverside Concert Hall? That'd be the boost score then. Thanks much, I owe you one. I'll think nothing of it. Stop by again sometime, will ya? Alright. Hey, is that? That's Judith! Hey, heck of a coincidence running to you here, especially at this hour. Saw that article of yours on BuzzRaider, by the way. Let me guess, I'll run from paparazzi right now? What if I am? To be clear, that article is... Don't worry, I can make a guess. You checking out talent and sports figures who've got ties with Mafia, yeah? Can't say I blame ya. The way things aside, he has been going all around these shady spots for weird reasons. Wait, you got detailed info on him? Look, I can't exactly spill too much, but I can tell you this. You can lay off the red comments. He's 100% clean, trust me. At least when it comes to what you're looking for and looking into. And I got chewed out by my mom and Grammy for it, too. Oh? Got complaints about how you're handling your other job? Other job? I have no clue what you could possibly mean. You're kidding. That's Elaine Claire, the bracer. I haven't seen you in a while. Come on, I swear it's just one thing after another. Anyway, I have to go, but don't you dare think you beat me. That was Judith Lancer, right? The actress? Yeah, you know her? Sort of. We just met at an event before. I imagine you'd be more familiar with her than I am. Heard you two got acquainted in Tharbad. Well, enough to meet outside of work, too, it looks like. Come on, ain't like that. Have a little faith in me. Oh, yeah? Alright, then. So, what are you actually doing out here in Riverside this hour? Searching for someone, actually. Someone got dragged into working in an underground job without being aware of it. You're investigating an underworld job, too? Two? Are you up to the same thing? I am, yes. One of the scam victims made a request to the bracers. I'm looking for a man named Clement right now. He's likely to go the go-between that hide the part-timers. Clement sure gets around, huh? We're basically barking up the same tree, then. That we are. We came to Riverside because we had a report that Clement had been spotted here. You mind if I tag along with you? Not at all. Might make things easier for us all. Alright. An idol named Lulua, huh? Definitely looks like she's an unwitting pawn of the scheme. Sure does, which honestly puts her in a whole lot of trouble. Let's check out the concert hall. Alright. Alright. Oh. Sir. Wait. I didn't mean to talk to you, sir. I meant to do this. Oh, Lulua? No, she wasn't on stage today. Hey, Natalie, you got any idea where she is? A little, I guess. I've been thinking about her lives of late. I did happen to see her. It stuck out to me because she was talking with some older woman I've never seen before. That's a lead. Did you happen to overhear what they were talking about? Kinda. Something about grabbing tea at the food stalls. I think I heard something about trying out the tacos. Tacos? Got it. Thank you for the information. Alright, that was easy. Make it quick. Commands. Right. It was just before dark when Lulu and the old lady stopped by my stall. I think they were meeting with some middle-aged man or something. I was waiting for him by the table. Kind of an odd group, if you ask me. Middle-aged man. Might be Clemens. Notice anything else out of the ordinary? Can't say I did. Couldn't hear him all the way from here. They were talking for a good while before the man got real worked up. Looks like things got really heated, so they went up and left. Went across the river. Was wondering what came of them. Don't know anything else though. Sorry. That's plenty to go on. It is. Thank you all for that information. This sure is starting to stink. Agreed. I wasn't expecting someone likely to be Clement to actually crop up here. We need to follow the trail now. Agreed. Let's see if we got any other witnesses. Alright. What's going on over here? Oh, outside. Little lady. Oh, what am I gonna do now? I can't believe this happened. Looks like something happened to her. This might be who we're looking for. Hey there, Granny. Got a sec? I'd like to speak to you if you may have a moment. Alright. Oh, for an errant grace and her assistant to show up just when I needed the most. This must be the goddess of guidance at hand. But you're right, yes, I'm Daphne. Thank you for confirming that. Heard that Lulu was helping you as part of her volunteer work. Mind telling us what happened? Not at all. I do have something to share with you. About an hour ago, Lulu was taken away by a man called Clement. He straight up took her? Well, shit's getting urgent. To be clear, Clement was the man that introduced you to Lulu, right? Yeah? That's right. Until today, I haven't wanted to peg him for anything less than a kind and trustworthy man. I came tonight because he wanted to discuss something with Lulu and me. That's when he started trying to sell me some kind of medical insurance. It all sounded splendid, but I'm not naive. I know when something's too good to be true. It probably is. Good on you for not falling for that old trick. I have some experience, since I do have a different insurance already. When I started asking for details, Clement couldn't answer me. Lulu must have caught on to my suspicions because she was also starting to ask him questions. He didn't like that at all and started yelling at us, and then he dragged Lulu away. Yes, I tried to chase after her, but I lost sight of them around here. I was afraid that if I contacted the police or the guild, they might suspect Lulu as well. I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think I got the picture. Don't worry, the guild will do the best we can for Lulu's sake. Rest easy, you can leave the rest to us. Oh, thank you so much. Do you know where she might have been taken to? Ain't hard to take a guess if around here is where you just lost sight of him. Must have gone to the Blacklight District. Undoubtedly. We need to head after her quick, but we shouldn't be too careless either. I'll be waiting by the entrance. Just tell me when you're ready to go. Got it. I am ready. I'm ready to go! Put Clement in the trash. I'll contact Sale, my client, and make a progress report. Alright. The three of them headed into the Black Lulu's kidnappers, and so... You stupid bitch! You just had it on your mouth, didn't you? All you had to do was sit quietly next to me and nod your head like a good girl. Everything would have been just fine. No, you just had to run your mouth. Now all that money because swindle's gone, all down the drain. How could you deceive a woman like Daphne? That's just horrible. And if I knew what you were up, let me try reading that again. If I knew what you were after, I would never have gone along with any of this. Newsflash, I don't give a shit. You have a job to do now, and that's all that matters. You understand? You sucker people you sucker people with that sweet innocent face of yours, and I swoop in for the kill. I figured that old hag was an easy target, but nope. She's sharper than she looks. But I've still got some tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I could pull something else on her. I got this insurance plan, and you're gonna get her to take it out for me, alright? Excuse me? Why should I? Don't even start with me. You took on this job and you accepted my payment. That means you're obligated to do the work, little lady. Your feelings came to the job for you. So don't you run on our deal here, or you're gonna regret it, capiche? I told you, if it's an area you want, you can have it back. I don't care. That's not how this works. It's not about the money, it's about the deal. You can't just walk back on the deal now that you've taken it, see? You're in it now, whether you like it or not. Now be a good girl and stop. Let me stop you right there. Who are you? The hell do you want? Oh no, the hero's come to save the day. I'm just shaking my boots. Hero I ain't. I'm a spriggan. I don't give a rat's ass about that goody two-shoes shit. I'm here because my client told me to fetch that girl, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm asking you nicely to hand her over. Great, one of you pricks. Just what I needed. Look, buddy, you are barking up the wrong tree. This girl's with us. She's not going anywhere. Now, if you don't get out of my face right this instant, you've got problems. You heard the boss? Scram! Aw, man, what a frickin' dumbass. Guy really thinks he can just straight up walk by himself and take on all of us? Who said he was alone? Ah! Hey, I know that face. Elaine the Claire? Oh, all the goddamn times. Nice work, Elaine. I got the girl. How did you... What the... Sayla? You shouldn't... Lulu, over here! Sayla! Sayla, is that you? You're not getting away, you little... Whoopsie there. Forgot about me already, pal? Run, you two. We'll take care of these guys. Okay, thank you. Are you shitting me? Want some more? Looks like you guys don't know when to stay down. Put your hands up and spin yourselves. You're only digging yourselves deeper. For the love of... Seriously? A bracer and a spriggan ganging up on me? This shit blows. What are you doing? Did I say you could just lie there? Did I? Get your asses up and get them! Yeah, okay. You guys are gonna be real sorry. Oh boy. Your dinky pistol. Alright, did anything new? Not. I think I've seen arts, Rick. Regala's Caliber? I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, sure. Well. Unfortunately, he's too far away. Ooh. Nice! Fire sword!
行くわよ。続いてバン。
Alright, mans. Alright, nice. Jigs up, pal. You're the only one left standing. Mercy, mercy, please! Of course, I'm taking you to the guild. You have a lot to answer for. Your crimes here and your relationship with A. Do I make myself clear? Anything but that. So he was working for Malifrom all along. That does track, yeah. I'll let you handle the rest then. I'll make sure the guy pays what he's done. And pays good. Of course, you have a good night. Clement was promptly taken to the guild's custody and made to confess his crimes. After looping and Daphne for today's events, Vaughn escorted Lulua and Sayla back to the Tyrell district. That's it. There's no closeout with the idols? Fine. Oh, there they are. Thank you both so much for your help. Yeah, you can't thank you enough. I'll admit at first I was like, really? That's Elaine's guy? But the way you two moved in perfect sync, it was dazzling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Huh? Read the room, Lulua. Sorry, please ignore her. Come on, you, let's go. That sounds like Fee. Ah, hey there. Sorry for going off on my own, Fee. We're not... You're gonna have to go easy on her. She's more touched than she lets on. For example, if you start moving the conversation just a little toward her age... First off, not funny. Second, I'll have you know I'm still in my early 20s. Of course, my apologies, ma'am. First of all, honestly, what girl wouldn't be sensitive about her age? I mean, asking a girl how old she is, it's probably one of the worst things you want to ask somebody, unless you know you're like friends with that person. You don't just walk up to a random girl and ask for their age on the street. She can be such a tease. Ain't she something, though? Not every day a Jaeger from a famous Corley Zephyr joins the guild, let alone one trained by the Purple Lightning. Shows up immediately in Tailtown and Tharbad, and she's got a lot of room to get even better, I reckon. Agreed. At this rate, she may even surpass my records. Though sometimes a dour expression crosses her face. She must miss her friends back in Erebonia dearly. Regardless, I must admit that it's been a massive help to have her around, and I think that she's beginning to settle here little by little. Huh. Once a student council president, always a student council president. You don't get to say that. I was still only a vice president when you were around. Psh, Renee did things differently, so it was up to you to play the perfect Perez. Remember the play we did on the last day of the festival where you... Oh, you do not get to bring that up again. That was all your fault. Hey, isn't that... It's gotta be. I don't know what they're talking about. Sucks to be famous, huh? It has its pros and cons. When I introduce myself, sometimes I can make use of my reputation. Much like how you call yourself a Spriggan. Sure enough.
さっきの動きを見る限り、夕食は済ませているみたいね。私も軽く食べているけど、少し喉が渇いちゃったし、ちょっとだけ付き合わない？
Ooh, late night drinking with Elaine. Still drunk, huh?
デンゴさん、どうして分かってくれないんですか？私、デンゴさんにどうしても耐えれる通信ね。
だからそっちはお前さんに任せるさ。すまないな、少しばかり迷惑をかけたようだ。
いいのよ、そのくらい可愛いもんじゃない。でもディンゴちゃん、あなたもそろそろ表を歩いてもいいと思うけどね。もう8年になるんでしょ。
時間の問題じゃない。このくらいが俺はちょうどいいのさ。そのセリフはバンにでも。
あら、バンちゃん、しのちゃんのとこに浮気かしら。ちょっと焼けちゃうけど、あの子も随分と腕を上げてるし。ってあらあらあらあら。
あいつも少しは前を向き始めているのかもな。
Is it? I don't know about that.
一緒にスコープを。
There's still much about Bond's past that we don't even know yet, so...
お待たせしました。ギムレットとグラスホッパーです。
サンクス。絶妙な泡立ちだな。
シェイクのキレといい、また腕を上げたわね。ベルモッティさんに比べればまだまだですよ。どうぞごゆっくり。おいしい。それにしてもカクテルまで甘いのが好きなのね。
ま、辛口のものもが。そういや、ルネはともかくお前とはちゃんと飲んだことがなかったな。
飲んでたら問題でしょ。学芸祭の打ち上げは知らないけど。
何のことかな。
まったく、あなたといい、ルネといい。
Considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, really haven't really run into each other much. But come to think of it, we've ended up on with a lot of shared acquaintances. Armati, Shino, and I suppose even that actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that. She's just a client, that's all. It's just what happens when two folks work in the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right. Though what does that make Renee? Heads or tails? Use the edge of the coin, or the guide of the coin in the palm of his hand. Good point. I thought he'd made a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. Never expected he'd end up transferring to the CID when he was established and became a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is. Like how he acts like a venerable older brother figure, even though he's just only a year older than us. Incidentally, you seemed surprised when he learned that I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside my circle of friends, after a certain someone disappeared. You really haven't changed at all these last 7 years. Or last 15 for that matter. While we're talking about not changing, you do know that's your fault and end up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor impressionable Vaughn full of chocolate and macarons from your family biz all the time. Perhaps, but Renee just got stuffed and avoided sugar addiction, so I can only think you were doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were younger, though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rip at old scars. Haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets about ending up the way this way. Adds a bit of fun to life. My employees have always looked at me funny, but if they're gonna complain about me loving sweet stuff, they can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I've been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I really didn't expect you to end up with a student of Professor Hamilton working under you, though. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. Well, I guess that's technically a difference since she's on a loan from Marta. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have any doubts about how capable she is, given her employer. Oh, she's capable, alright, and I know I can trust her. Just wish I could say the same about her bosses. Marta. So shady, you can see the shadows for Selg. You ain't got nothing on him, do you? They're as much of an enigma to us as the society is, and I'm afraid. Still, you're the one who has contract with them. Good job, signing away your soul to the Sedge-Long's shadow. Pah. Shano, bring me an Alexander, would you? I'd like a white lady, please. Certainly. Damn, we weren't expecting you'd go and foot the bill. How's the guy supposed to look suave if you won't even let him pick up the check? I wasn't going to invite you here. Please, that idea is so old-fashioned. It's covered in moss. You're going away next weekend with your team, right? If you want to buy something nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-ring bracer pays rather well. Jeez, rub it in some more, why don't you? You can treat next time. How's that sound? You're on. The tab will be way bigger next time anyway. But always call Renee too. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go someplace really expensive. In his line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. I'm gonna take a cab home. You taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses run this late at night. Alright, Elaine. Here's to... I gotta work late from here on out. That will be entirely dependent on you. Good night, Vaughn.
Vaughn!
What's up?
来週末、本当に旅行に行っちゃうの？
What? What's gone into?
なんでもない。旅行を楽しんできて。引率者の自覚は忘れないように。あまりハメも外しすぎないようにね。
Oh, that's concerning. What was that about? I haven't seen her act like that since we were kids. It's so long since we first met in Orasian all those years ago. She was the daughter of the biggest family in the area. Renee was the son of the government man slaving away his life far from home, and I... Sounds like she stopped talking to her family after joining the guild, though. Maybe there's some kind of problem in her personal life that she's not talking about? Not like it'll make up for what happened 7 years ago, but maybe I should talk to her about it sometime. I want to know what happened all those years ago! I want more Lane and Vaughn backstory. There's not enough of that. My luck, we probably won't get that until like the third game.
Oh, 気をつけて行ってくるんだぞ。バン、お前らも夢のことを頼んだからな。
I know, I know. She's in safe hands with
お
us.
言葉に甘えちゃったけど、わがまま言ったら遠慮なく叱ってね。夢、いい子で元気にいっぱい楽しんでいらっしゃい。歯磨きと寝る前のトイレはちゃんと忘れないようにね。うん、大丈夫。
She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. But we should keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her too. Can I help her out? Help her pick out souvenirs or something? Oh, she's gonna talk about it with him.
ちょっと長くなると思うからコーヒーでも入れるわね。
Oh, we're not gonna hear the conversation? I wanna see his reaction. God. She's having a good time. Vroom, vroom! This car's the bestest. Isn't it? Little kids for are so easy to please. And what's wrong with that? It's good to enjoy the little things in life. I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have any issues since she's so young. And sure enough, we didn't. The best inn in Long Lion knows how to do the right by its customers. It was considerate for you to propose that we look after her. Our guardians have much to discuss, after all. I managed to get right into it as soon as we left. Max may end up having to talk with Victor, too. There's no shortage of things he's got to answer for. If he wants to be a part of their family, he's got to rebuild those burned bridges, brick by brick. And if he screws up and ends up burned, I'll point and laugh my ass off. Family. Oh, so she's... I see what they were doing. They took her away, so... Ooh. Pit stop? They took her away from the inn so they can have a little bit of a private discussion. I see the purpose of her tagging along. Out like a light already, huh? Well, it was an early morning for her. I'm not surprised she's tired. It's almost 9 a.m. You said you would be riding by 12:30, if I recall. Somewhere around there, yeah. Since we got Yumi with us, I'm planning to make a couple of pit stops along the way. Oh, I wonder who's calling. Oh, I don't recognize his number either. Oh, hello. Miss Nina! Well, this is the prize. Nina! Isn't she... She's an actress we had for a job a while back. Yeah, but we're on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. We're actually going to be out of town for a few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Oh, not quite. I really don't want to impose on you either. Well, why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee you'll be able to help, but I'd still like to hear you out before saying for sure. Alright, thank you. It's about Judith, you see. We haven't been able to get in contact with her for a few days now. Really? Do you think that's because... It's gotta be because of that story getting around. That's what I was thinking too. It's completely fabricated, so I wouldn't have expected her to get worked up about it. But the timing sets off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lancer we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down? No. She's this super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Fairy? Yeah, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? Oh, just ignore them. If she's still missing when we get back to the capital that day after tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. So then I'll give you some of my contacts a call and check if they've heard anything. I'll also be happy to look into what I can find on the Orbital Network. Oh, that sounds more than enough. Thank you both. I don't think you should worry about her too much though, especially since we all know that that article is made up. But if we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you, really. I appreciate you being so accommodating. Why didn't you just tell her that you saw her last night? Seriously though, that Kingster is tough as nails. I'm sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last weekend, didn't you? Yeah, she was looking for proof of that. Oh, that was last weekend? I thought that was last night. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the day change. Seemed to get real down when I told her her suspicions about him couldn't be more off. Kingster? And what kind of crime? I'm having trouble following this conversation. That's hardly surprising. It's not that important, but hopefully we'll get the chance to fill you in at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna hit up Dingo and Bermuda for starters. Too full to eat anymore. Whoa, those are big rocks. That's called a mountain range. They've seen photos of this one, but this is more impressive in person. There are two in this area, the Tianshan Mountains in the north and the Ishkal Mountains in the south. Both serve as a dividing line between the central Zemuria and the east. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountains and the Kunlun Mountains? Yes, that's right. People from the east call them Solaris and Kunlun. But Tianshan and Ishkal are the official designated names at the behest of the church. Ah, I gotcha. You should probably learn about that in class. It's weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side. It's basically a hop, skip, and a jump away. You have to jump pretty damn high to go over that mountain, though. Your home might as well be a completely different world. Huh? Uh-oh. It's the man that we saw! That bike was super duper cool! Man, I'd kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw the ETWS label on it. Good eye, that man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. You have to be quite large to ride one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had an impressive physique for a man of his age. Why a long face, Vaughn? What's wrong? Are you car sick or something? Nah, nothing like that. Just got a bit of a trauma with a guy who with guys who ride around on big bikes. Oh, and I ain't talking about Hermes. She's been a huge help. This issue is exclusive to dudes. The direwolf really did a number on your psyche, huh? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face. Maybe it's the shades. That is inadvisable, Mr. Wei. He has been labeled as an S-class threat by the Marta Company. What? You're acquainted with an S-class threat? Your choice of clientele is atypical, to say the least. There's no way it could be him. What a joke. This ain't even my hometown yet. Here I am getting all nostalgic over this shit. Vaughn looks to be lost in thought. Oh, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry. I think he probably should. Who knows what's going on in that head of his. He did talk about wanting to avenge him, so maybe he was under the impression that he was dead? Because we saw that little bit of a flashback thing. But of course his face is all blurred, but it was obvious who it was. Maybe who he was referring to isn't actually dead. Well, obviously. Ugh, it's all cloudy and foggy!
到着
ここが論内か。
ああ、不思議な光景ですね。
It's got a whole different kind of eastern vibe compared to Langport. It's like an idyllic town nestled in the mountains. That white smoke is steam from the springs, I assume. It certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, that's the smell of sulfur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodgings are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop our stuff off before we do anything else. There's so much stuff I've never seen before here. It's so awesome. What the fuck are those? Everything smells so good too. There's grilled skewers, mochi, and what are those things with leaves wrapped around them? Damn, starred much? Those are called zongzi. Zongzai? Zhongzi? I don't know how to say that. Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Same here. I know we had a little bit to eat at the pit stop, but I could use a real meal. Lunch is gonna be waiting for us at our lodgings, though, isn't it? Yes, that should have some local cuisine too. Ooh, that's a nice little inn. Oh wait, that's not an inn. No need to rush, I guess. Oh, what are those? They're so hot. They're so hot, and they're super black too. I don't know what they are either. They're some kind of mantu. They smell so sweet and fragrant. And Yume is right about that color. That lustrous black really makes them stand out. I see I've got your interest. These here are hot spring mantu made by using bamboo charcoal. They got black sesame jam inside and are just as tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. Won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How about I buy you some for everyone later? They look so good. I guess we gotta wait for lunch soon, but we have to come back here later. Well, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Long lives known far and wide for its tea leaves, too. How about trying some of our confections made about them? Our matcha ice cream has been a hot sell lately. Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make some sort of bitter taste like... Oh, now I gotta try it. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone who's all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with sauce and cars too. Dude's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. We'll be coming back here after lunch from Mantu, yes? Oh, this place looks so fancy. Yeah, this is pretty top class. Indeed, it has a quite quiet elegance and beauty to it. Jesus, I can't imagine how expensive it is to normally stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome, you must be Mr. Arkar and his party. Yeah, that's right. 6 adults and a child. We have been expecting you. Welcome to the Hekai Zonro. Hekai? It's probably Hekai, right? Hekai Zonro Inn. We'll be happy to carry your belongings to your rooms. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish for that. Really? Nice, thanks guys. Someone wasting the time making himself at home. Very Eastern. The big ass fucking room. Whoa, this room's so nice! Not so much as a spot of dust in sight, and the furnishings are quite extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Agnes, please? Fair and Rosette can sleep in your bed too. The beds do look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in that. Maybe we can have a special Samui party instead of a pajama party for the occasion too. What the fuck is a Samui party? I don't know what that is, but I'm down. I agree with you, Fairy. I don't even know what that is either. I'll be happy to join in. So I'm with you two? What'd you expect? You're the kind of guy who only sleeps when he's by himself? No, it's not it. I should have seen this coming, honestly. Did Widow Quaddy wouldn't want to be with the girls? Always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, because there's a hungry wolf somewhere under there, huh? But don't call me Widow Quaddy ever again! And I'm not a wolf! Whatever, I'll find out this arrangement. I'll try not to snore. Anyway, who's up for lunch? I'm still in the impression that Quaddy is pretending to be a girl. Or, excuse me, Quaddy is a girl pretending to be a guy. So I'm still going under that impression. Oh man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been this happy. My mouth is bursting with flavor. It's called Matao Menji. It's a local dish here in Longlai. The chicken is soaked in peach. My god. Alcohol before being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Whoever thought of this is genius. The chicken's still tender, and it's got that sweet peach quality to it, and you can't resist. The flavor is distinctive enough that while it's still being subtle, I call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance, and juiciness. The chef here must be a real pro. The zongzai is so good! Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing! Yeah, my mouth is in heaven right now. And it sounds like whatever they have in store for the dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be a traditional Eastern kaiseki meal, served in courses. Kaiseki? What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that are all about presentation. Though in this case, I'm sure the Eastern cuisine is as good as it looks. It's more of a Far Eastern thing than what I'm used to. Something I've noticed, by the way, but how do you know so much about everything here, Vaughn? I was wondering the same thing, actually. This isn't the first time you've showed us around somewhere, but it feels like you know this place far too well to have just come here for work. I was hoping you want to pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? When I was 19, so for about half a year. It was more of a training than for fun, though. That explains it, then. I suppose that must have been a while after you were separated from Elaine, Mr. Kincaid. So back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe that my memory's still sharp enough to remember what happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it! But yeah, I should be able to play tour guide for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're going to split up for 2 hours. Go ahead and sightsee. Go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Try to avoid going around alone, though. Especially you, Yumeis. You always gotta be with someone. Aye, aye, sir. If there's anything you would like to see, I'll be happy to accompany you. There's so much I want to check out. I don't know where to start. What do you have in mind, Agnes? I know I want to see this temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play, and buy is my game plan. There's gotta be a spot for Mahjong here, right? Even if there is, it's not gonna be in any tour guide. I guess I should help them around for some before they get themselves into trouble. I'm gonna take Yume, get some Yume bonding, and then well, Fairy seems very eager, so let's go with Fairy. All right. Oh boy, what do we got around here? Shops abound! Alright. I didn't mean to rest, but I'll take an additional sleep. Alright. Alright, oh, there's 2 shops in here. Commands. Buy that. I'll buy that. Alright. There, you got your ice cream. Ren? Miss Ren? Here you go. Ooh, green metal. Wow. I think she already had. Oh no, it's not really gonna help her evasion-wise, unfortunately. But it does get her crit rate up. Alright. Commands, what do you got? Some places to see. Give me all the food. Cross the bridge. Excuse me, sirs. You made us excited to be here. Nice shirts. Boots? What we got here? I don't think there's anything new, but I'm gonna look anyway. No. Ooh, new weapons. Wow, they get expensive. I'm poor as fuck! Oh, man. There's more evasion for Fairy. Oh, sheets. Sheetsola! I can't afford any of it! I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, I do have something to exchange. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. I have 7,000. Fat rip. Can I sell anything? I can still zap the capsules, but don't want to do that. I'm gonna dig into these, sell these. Purifying spice. Well. I should really sell all this off, because this is a lot of money. Why can't I sell in bulk? Alright. 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 Need 5. Alright, what else you got in here? Does this guy sell anything besides fucking droplets in the rare item section? Alright. Didn't I buy? Wait, I thought I bought 5. Oh, wait, rip. I need 6. Proverbs of Void? I'll hold off on the boots for right now. Alright. I think that's the last shop. Oh no, there's one more shop in there. Oops. What do we got? Alright. Alright, so now we can check out these areas. But of course, we're at that time, so we're not going to do that right now. Better stop now before I get too far ahead of myself. But when we come back, we will explore Long Lai, check out the sights, and enjoy our vacation. We have a lot of fucking free time. Holy shit. Oh wait, here you go, Ren. Got to give that to you. Ooh, Vanta Claus? Ew, trophy. But yeah, when we come back, we'll go. We will enjoy our vacation, and then we'll see what happens. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.